Welcome back to the VTuber News. This is Salvi, the one who resides on the right side of your screen most of the time, and I'm here now just to remind you guys that I do have a goal for, at the very least, until my birthday in June. I would love to be able to reach 20k subscribers, so if you could please subscribe and continue to watch these videos whenever you have a chance, I would really appreciate it. Just a small reminder, of course, and do enjoy the rest of... She is now getting cancelled, or at least that's what some people are trying to do, to Sameko Saba, an independent English-speaking VTuber who debuted in June 2025. I did speak about her recently in a video about people just saying, you know, that she's taking people's money, things like that, and it's continuing to go further. We're talking first about, we're going to be showing you first of what the last thing that people heard from her was about the Kuro festival thing that she's doing, the pop-up event in Tokyo Anime Center, and now they're happening over here in the US as well. I also mentioned that in the last video. And here in November, when she first started having, you know, health issues and was gonna decide not to stream sometimes because health is very important, always very important, and you should always prioritize that over anything else. Of course, when you are as big as Saba is, you are going to get a lot of pushback when you don't create content, because you are a content creator. A lot of people are going to be criticizing you for it, but the thing that people don't understand is the more you criticize, the less likely she's going to be back anytime soon, at least. So that is one of those things. It ends up being like a never-ending cycle. She doesn't show up for a while, people criticize her, she probably decides not to show up even further, and it just gets worse. It's getting worse now. You have here, told myself that if she didn't stream or make a community post by next time it's been news, I would have to cancel it, but it's really such a hard decision for me. Want to keep supporting her, but in my opinion is a little screwed up. Just go AWOL without any notice. There isn't a single other VTuber I know of who would take this many frequent hiatuses and not even make a post. I'm not even asking for much here, just a vague sorry about the lack of content, personal things happening, but we get nothing. Maybe I'll change my mind in the morning. But for now, I just feel kind of sad. I've been a fan of her since her first incarnation, and it just sucks to get basically nothing from a content creator that I enjoy. Like I said, I'm going to sleep on it, but for now, this is where it stands for me. And continuing on here, and I know you really don't care, but this is my social media and I'm going to vent my feelings if I want to. It's fair she streams the short badges and goes radio silent for a way longer. It's your money and you decide what you want to do with it. Very, very true. That is something that people have to take a look at when it comes to all this. They have to see if it is, you know, feasible for them to economically continue to support somebody who doesn't make the content that they want. That's true. And this is what I mean by cancel. People are canceling a lot of things for, and they're trying to cancel her a little bit for it. They're criticizing her a lot and there are also some people making fun of the community, which I'll show you in a little bit. I know she's talked about health issues in the past, so I do hope she is healthy. I would prefer she does not stream because she doesn't want to, and not that she literally can't. Bestie banger, not the kind of banger I want, not gonna lie. While I feel this is near the deep end of parasocialism, I do understand what you're saying. Hope the streams maybe, but I also hope that you'll be well emotionally, even if not. Oh yeah, I'll be fine. There are other VTubers I'm way more parasocial about. LOL. While this probably does cross the line, I also feel like it's just common sense. I'm not getting any use out of something I pay for, so why pay for it, you know? And here we go. Honestly, just stick to your word and don't renew. Super easy. Stick to your word. You as a fan, if you feel you deserve better, stick by that feeling. It really is not that hard. And people down here says, feel like people kind of forget why we're all here, part of enjoying VTubers. Yes, it's fun to be in a community full of people with similar interests and stuff, but that's not what brought you here in the first place. It was because you believed in someone and they made your day better in some capacity. There will always be hard times for VTubers and their communities, but at the end of the day, they're there to inspire you. I don't think any VTuber who actually cares about their community would be upset with you for taking a break, especially when they aren't upholding their end of the deal for whatever reason. A break doesn't mean forever. A break doesn't mean they're gonna be going for a long time. It could just be until she gets back, until she starts making content for this person. It is going to be that way. And it says, I don't understand why people keep supporting creators that don't even create content. Support them when they are active, not when they stop. When they come back and support them again. Just simple thing easily. And other people are saying the same thing here. And we're moving on to the quotes here. Stop giving her money and see how fast she comes back. She's literally just using y'all as a wallet. I've never seen a VTuber this blatant about not giving an F about their fans. You see here, I kind of have to wonder if she quit Hololive because her new contract had to have to do your job in it. I feel like it's going crazy seeing all these people roasting this post when a perk of memberships is literally live streams. She doesn't owe you anything is true in most cases, but here content is one of the promised deliverables, so it's fair to be frustrated and express that. I can understand that. I can absolutely understand that. If it's not producing what you want it to produce, go ahead and cancel things as you want. And it says loyalty badges next to your name, members only live streams, that type of thing there. And it says, I'm seeing this person get dragged at the moment, and honestly, I have no idea why. What exactly did you do wrong? I thought it was normal to stop paying for someone that isn't making content. I'm so confused. No hate to Saba, but I say she does owe fans some type of notice. I use the word owe because this is a job. When you go on vacation at work, you put time in and let your boss know. Why does she get a pass? Not parasocial, but why are we setting double standards? And I can see that part. I can see the part where people are like, well, we don't mind. Like a lot of people, from what I'm guessing, or I'm seeing, at least the more calm people. The other people are just like, ha, you're getting cucked, that type of thing. But the more calm people are saying, hey, I was promised content when I was doing the memberships, so I'm going to cancel the memberships because I'm not getting content. I can understand that. Tana Behind Saba has talked about this when she was on Hololive. She struggles with health and stress issues to the point she can't sleep at night and eat. I see we decided to go public shaming now. That's why the VTuber community has a rep it does. I don't need to make a public announcement to make her feel bad. She likely already does. This isn't about Saba. This is about you not getting what you want. You think it's owed to you. Pathetic. And here we have Depressed Nosaki getting in on the meme side of things, saying Hololive was holding her back. She released merch. She will definitely shill it on stream. I'm sure she will play the next friendship with Ame. Friend swap with Ame. Her 3D concert will break VTubing. Give me liberty, give me fire, give me 5 streams a year or I retire. 0 monthly streams, 0 song covers or songs, 7 hiatuses. Stream X takes money without working. Yes. And that's a response to this one. Maddie, it says, really funny how Saba left, came back to announce overpriced merch, then left again without another word. Guy who has never cared about Hololive. Hololive ended when Gura graduated. And, this is April 21st. I miss her. People compare Knights and MDU, but they have, I guess, MCU, and they have different styles of music, or MDU in this case, but they're both good. I guess, 2 kicks. Wrong post about Saba, and not Endstars lol. Returns to VTubing, huge comeback. Model's fantastic, all his hype. Streams less than before, which was none. What was the point, man? Model felt extremely charmless, honestly. Mad Cover was forcing her to work so much. They made her stream 5 times a year. It was really messed up. Honestly, she isn't doing anything wrong. She's literally stated before she gets either sick or she doesn't feel like it. She is her own boss now. Let her do her. Let her do her. And it says, I don't hate her, don't dislike her, but I wish she told us I gotta stop for a bit. I'm really burned out or something. Kiara and Callie make F-loads of content even on their IRL channels, and are barely popular with than the memes Gura Saba threw around. And yeah, that is the main thing that people are saying here. Maybe controversial take, but I've seen a lot of hate for Saba for lack of streams recently. I personally don't understand it. So this is the pushback against the hate. They're trying to cancel Saba. They're saying Saba's just taking your money. They're saying Saba is not producing what she's promising. That type of thing. This is the pushback. Creators don't owe you anything. If they're feeling like making it, they do. If they aren't, they don't. It's really that simple. Do I understand the frustration? And they restricted it. Who can reply? It says, do I understand the frustration of fans who would like to see more of her content? Yes. Do I think the frustration should be directed at her in the form of hate? If you want to consider her streaming again, it's probably not the best idea. And when it comes to those who support Saba monetarily, their memberships to merch, that is your choice. You wish to support the creator as a person. If you feel you're not getting out of it what you want, you can stop doing it at any time. But just because you have shown that kind of support, that still doesn't mean you're owed anything. Memberships aren't a contract with a creator that requires a minimum output from them. They're a donation. Hopefully Saba streams again soon. I've missed her singing voice. Yes, I didn't know people, I didn't know people would feel as strongly about a creator in the internet. Muting this for now because I don't feel like repeatedly arguing against parasocial behavior. Let creators create what they want. See, the problem isn't that she takes breaks. It's that she doesn't communicate with her audience. Take all the breaks you want, but it would be respectful to people's time and wallets to let them know they're going to leave for a bit instead of disappearing constantly without a word. It says the sadness remains true, even if we're going to unannounce hiatuses. Would it be preferable to communicate it with the audience? Yes, absolutely, but there might be a reason someone struggles to do so. You don't know creators' lives. That's very true, but I do understand the contract, the community contract, the verbal contract, whatever you want to call it, that a creator does have with their community, which is, especially if they're paying for memberships, I will let you know. It's an implied contract. I will let you know if I'm not going to be around for a while. Don't need to go into big explanations. All you have to say, as some VTubers have said before, all most VTubers have to say is, I'm going to be gone for a while. I can't do this right now. Whatever. Sorry guys, I'm going to be gone for a while. You don't even have to say how long you're going to be gone. You don't have to say 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever. You don't have to say anything. All you have to say is I'm going to be gone for a while. But I do understand the people also taking both sides. I'm more of the side of at least let your fans know what's going on, but I don't hate Saba. I don't hate that she's gone. I understand. I've had mental health crises myself. I've had, mental health drops myself. I understand sometimes you don't even have the energy to say things. I can understand that point from her. But she does have a manager. Maybe have your manager go out and say, hey, this is her manager. I am, doing this through her. She wants to let you know she's going to be back when she can. She's going to be gone for a while. It is in no notice of when she's going to be back, type of thing. I mean, you can say the same about people paying for membership. They're allowed to cancel because they don't owe her anything either, and that is true. Like I said, I absolutely understand the frustration that people have, absolutely, but don't throw hate. That's what I always say. Whenever you have a criticism of somebody, criticize them. Don't throw hate. Don't try to cancel them. Don't throw accusations around of her cucking her community or whatever. Just criticize. Be like, you know what? I don't like. Other people have said I don't like that she hasn't streamed for a while and hasn't let us know about it. I don't care if she doesn't stream for half a year. Let us know about it. Okay, that's perfectly fine. But don't go and try to cancel her, throw hate, too much hate, that type of thing. Another response to that one there says she makes high quality content every time she streams because she streamed for years. She knows how to engage and captivates the audience. Due to that, she makes money from people who want to support her. For those complaining that she isn't producing a lot of content, just know that she's a person outside of VTuber work. She's not telling you her personal life. She get by streaming once in a while. That's great for her. Example, imagine your friend worked hard in their career and was able to do only work for a couple of hours a month. Would you be happy for them? Of course, we all would love more Saba, but this is their choice. If you don't like it, move on. There are tons of other VTuber content creators who stream often. You watch, support, lastly upset about overpriced merch, then don't buy it. It's not meant for you. The people defending Saba, it's those people's money. Yeah, sure, but Saba's scamming her audience by giving them hope. She'll maybe be there one day, return and release merch, teasing return. At least with Filian, she's been blank silence for not leading people on. Saba deserves to be shamed for this. It's scummy. That's what people are saying. So, says she could at the very least be active on Twitter. I couldn't imagine parasocial community she's had to deal with. It must have been atrocious. I would take money and dip too, just like her. It takes a huge toll on your mental. And it does take a toll on people's mental. And when it comes to building popularity in social media in general, you're going to attract parasocial relationships, whether you're an influencer, VTuber, etc. And then, someone added me about this whole thing. People actually don't understand how she works. She cannot dedicate her schedule to VTubing anymore. Instead, she came back for us and is because she loves it. Unfortunately, she now has to find other ways of keep moving. VTubing is not her job. And yeah, and it just keeps going and going. People keep putting things out there as well, giving it, their takes. Says you gotta admit it's a good gig. She basically doesn't have to work and just can quickly pop in for a cash boost when she needs it. I respect the hustle. Why drive yourself crazy streaming all the time when your fan base have no social standards and will worship you anyways? This is attributing malice to something that is very simple, of just someone not being able to do it right now because of their mental state or health, or actual physical health, because she also has physical health things, or whatever reason. This is attributing malice to Saba. This is what I say. You can criticize her, just don't attribute malice. Don't, send her too much hate, because then you're perpetuating a cycle that shouldn't be perpetuated. I do hope she comes back when she's able to, and I do understand the frustrations of the community. You guys let me know what you think down below. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. She has responded to all of the backlash for her ban. As we're talking about Fefe, a female English language VTuber who debuted in November 2020, independently produced and is a member of the Twitch team. We have here, deleting my tweet about the recent ban. Many people took it as an opportunity to trash and S on people like Lily, Silver, Chacha, and many other VTubers who have bunny outfits, and wasn't my intention at all. I'm sorry if that post came out caused them any trouble. I love bunny girls and I love my fellow VTubers. It's Twitch I'm mad at, not them. I still stand by my opinions of Twitch concerning TOS and its poor enforcement, lack of transparency. I hope the future Twitch will have the stance with that if something is wrong for a VTuber, it's wrong for an IRL creator. And that's what I said in my last one as well. Twitch does not properly, police its things, equally. And that is an issue. I will, however, have to say, just to be, fair and unbiased, she has had an issue with this before. This isn't her first time being banned for this situation. She has been banned several times before, most of it 2021, 2023, for pretty much the same stuff. for her her outfits being a certain way. Is it wrong? Am I going to be the moral police about it? No, you can make your outfit however the heck you want. Just understand, if you're skirting the rules, and if the rules are pretty, they're pretty set in stone nowadays, especially for VTubers, you know, Fefe knows, because of all the times that she's been banned, that VTubers get the short end of the stick when it comes to being banned on Twitch. An IRL creator, as I showed in my video recently, IRL creators get a lot more, show a lot more skin, actual skin, than VTubers. VTubers are showing virtual skin, but actual IRL creators show a lot more skin, and they get a lot less, you know, hits. And it could very well be, since we are not in that community, that we don't see it as often. But I haven't seen it as often, and I can understand her frustration. This was about her recent ban that she did get. I believe it was a one-day ban. It says here, one-day ban. She was back on the 22nd, and this is another thing that she also mentioned way before. In January 2024, 5 times in the last month, she says, woke up to being banned indefinitely. I don't understand. Help me up freaking out. Every time I've been banned, I changed my model, made it more wholesome. More wholesome when she does have certain things that I can't even show on YouTube. That's how bad it's been. Her starting soon screen is her open, showing her crotch. Well, it's a covered crotch. Her legs open, and her having a middle finger over her crotch. With, you know, that is, it's covered. It's like a bunny suit, and it has, you know, the leggings and things like that. But that very well may have been what got her banned in the first place. Because remember, the rules also apply to your starting soon screens, to any visuals that are in your stream. And the most recent one, you had a lot of different creators mention that, yes, what you're doing there is skirting the rules very closely. You are walking a very thin line when you do that kind of stuff, a very tight, you know, tightrope when you're doing that type of stuff. And you will run the risk of getting hit by the ban hammer, which she did. She flew too close to the sun, her wings melted, and she got hit again. Is it right that she gets hit and other people in the IRL sphere who do worse? I've seen them do worse. There was one where, you know, you had a green screen on your butt, or, you know, pretty much showing your boobs almost fully. There's also the painting stream where they paint their boobs and things like that. That is something that is very, very one-sided with the way that VTubers get treated. I will say that 100%, and I do agree with her on that point, that they should not get, like, VTubers shouldn't get hit all the time when no one else gets hit. If no one gets hit, if, like, the IRL people don't get hit, don't hit the VTubers. Be fair in everything you do. I will say that. But again, I will also reiterate, I have to do this because I cannot be one-sided in the way I do things either. I have to say that when you make, you know, outfits the way that she has, if you see in her recent outfits, you know that she's she's leaving things to interpretation. And when you leave things to interpretation, real quick, you're going to find that a lot of times these companies will err on the side of caution, and they will ban you. They will ban you because they're not because, oh, it's a moral police or anything, because money. Because advertisers don't like it when things are too much that way. Use Blue Twitch for those things, if you know what Blue Twitch means. Use any of those adult sites if you want to go that close to being, you know, if you want to show more. Unfortunately, yes, there actually have been people who have switched to that site, not for doing, like, nude things or whatever, but actually just for doing streams in any way they freaking feel like it. And that is absolutely understandable, given the way that, you know, what happens with Fefe, it's happened with other people, and it's just not fair, you know, not fair treatment. You can say it's fair, not fair, etc., because you're skirting the rules. It's, you know, expected in these places. They're extremely strict on those things. When it comes to VTubers, it seems like VTubers get hit a lot more, like I mentioned before. I'm repeating myself, but I mentioned that before. But it's understandable when people go to the other sites that don't have those restrictions to just regularly stream with a bunny outfit or whatever. Some people will actually do that, and I can understand it because it does get frustrating that every single time you put something out, you will get banned. And now that she should understand, and others should understand, that those see-through tights don't work anymore. They don't work as a workaround of it. You're going to have leggings or some kind of other tights. There are, you know, tights that can still be sexy, but, you know, cover the actual skin. Don't show the skin tone. You can have, like, the pantyhose that goes all the way up or whatever, what have you. You can have something like that that doesn't show, or there are even bunny suits that do have some kind of legging type of thing that you can use as well. That's going to have to be something that's going to happen in the future because, yeah, it seems that that's, you know, Twitch is getting very strict on that now. Then it's mad, we're cute and breedable, love you, Fefers. People want to tear others down. A lady painted her boobs and had them out on stream, and it was chill. VTubers can't show under boob wild side twitches. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said before. I didn't mean for anyone to get hate. Much love to all VTubers. My frustration is with the Twitches and consistent rules, not creators. We all deserve fair treatment. Says, I agree with you on the enforcement not being clear. I do wish enforcement was fully applied to everyone, no matter their size or popularity. No hate on anyone who has bunny suits or similar outfits with a high cut. Also, I love them too. New meta actually shows hips and is designed with a high cut suit, but it was before TOS changes, so I had to think of a way to cover up what's using it live. And I showed last video, the video that I had on Wednesday night. I did on Wednesday morning, I did show that there are some things going on with, you know, other VTubers. There's Shy Lily, who has very high cuts on her new bunny thing, which is a side high cut. You have Silvervale, who has high cut things as well. You have other VTubers who have had to switch things around because they know the underboob thing. Even if you show a little bit of it, even if you show the under cleavage or whatever, you will get hit. It says some people will take any chance they have to talk trash. I'm sorry that happened. I really hope Twitch will consider the TOS. What sucks is that YouTube drama people make videos on that. Well, I mean, I have to cover things like that. I have to cover the news. I have to cover what's going on, and I have to cover my thoughts about it. I don't have to, but I want to. Fairness, though, specifically said bigger creators with bunny models, and he thought they wouldn't connect some dots. I mean, plausible deniability is a thing, but this might be just a bit too much of a stretch. Yeah, people don't like the girl failure behavior anymore. Normal people don't feel bad for you anymore. Shocking. It's like you all YouTubers think alike. If I got banned, I would not be complaining. I would be improving to better myself. You have so many friends in the space to get treated so well by them, and your response is to constantly flaunt TOS. FTOS on her jacket, because yeah, she does have something that says FTOS on her jacket. So she's teasing the mods pretty much. And then complain that you're not getting special treatment to do so. You're the top 0.05% of CCs on Twitch. And that's the thing. She said she's not a part of the top 1%. I will criticize her there. Based on what even Twitch says, she's in the top, not even 1%. She's in the top, like, she is better than 99.95% of people out there. She's in the very, very, very tiny club of people who have as many viewers as she does. So yes, you are part of that 1%. Yes, you are part of the top on Twitch. And yes, it still is wrong that Twitch does this to VTubers versus IRL, but you are not some tiny VTuber like myself or other people out there. You are a large VTuber, so yes, you are going to get a lot more viewers and a lot more eyes on you when it comes to moderation as well. You have to get used to it at this point, unfortunately. And as a VTuber, unfortunately, you do have to get used to you being treated differently, you being a different class of streamer compared to everyone else, and the rules applying to you a lot of times that don't apply to others. Is it unfair? Yes. Is there something we can do about it? Most likely not, because Twitch is just going to be Twitch. Bonnie Barkswell is a VTuber, a female English-speaking VTuber that was once a part of Globey's second generation. Now she is independent. What are we talking about her now? She has a big announcement, which is this. A full steam ahead. I'm thrilled to announce my very first 3D concert. Get your balls out on May 1st for a stream-powered spectacular with music, dancing, merch, and more. That is quite a statement. Of course, she absolutely means, about the full steam ahead thing there. Huge thank you for VSP, BK, Vitoku, and you for making my dreams come true. See you in the skies. And here you go. It is the Bonnie Barkswell anniversary concert, theme powered by VSP, BK, and VT. This is going to be a 3D concert. A lot of people are very happy. Mari, a 3D model, so excited. Meiko is Woo Crow, also says, can't wait to see my hag perform. Let's go. Huge. Wild Spice is huge. Let's go. Uruka from Phase Connect says, let's go. Balls? Same thing. She said the same thing about like balls. What's balls for? Holy crab. Let's go. Hiyori Mokami also says, yo, congrats, Bonnie. So exciting. Fuame, Elf VTuber, it's happening. 3D Bondage incoming. Abigail Starling. And tons of other balls out, gang. Let's effing go. And it probably has to do something with, the whole dog aesthetic. The dog VTuber thing. Maybe. I'm hoping it's that, and it's not anything else. But you guys tell me what you think, of course, in the comments. She has a bit of an update for her community. Not anything to be scared about, but let's talk about it. Chio Chompi is a female English-speaking independent VTuber, formerly associated with Pixel Link's second generation, with Kana Yanagi, Arisu Oshiro, and Dire Fortuna. She did become Rebby Rompin for a while, and she was able to purchase her model, her Chio Chompi, all the IP later on, due to being able to trying to get money for it and all that kind of stuff. She was able to do it thanks to her I think she calls them her PogChamps or something like that. Basically everyone who is there for her, and her community was able to get that for her. Now she has a notice regarding Chio Chompi's live streaming activities. Chio's moving soon. Chio moving soon. Chio pausing streaming activities on April 26th for the move. Chio unsure what day she returned. Should be around 1 week. Chio will miss you, because anybody who has moved, whether it be from an apartment to another apartment or a home to another home, it takes a while to get everything situated. Even if you have absolutely everything packed up and ready to go, it will take you at least a week, maybe more, to get everything in that room, in that place, ready and raring to go. And that is, why she says it could take a week or more. We'll see. Someone liked this post just now. A notification scared me about my own activities. She got scared. She got jump scared by herself by that post there. She got jump scared by herself. That's hilarious. Be safe. That is a huge thing, and we're proud of you. Thank you, Yomi. Really excited. Miss you already. Have a good move. Thank you. A lot of people just, giving her well wishes, wishing her the best, and her responding in kind. And yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good for her to get that move going, to get herself situated, and then eventually, get things started. I wish her the best, and I do absolutely hope that this is something that will be able to lead to new and wonderful things. She has hit an important milestone as we're going to Ceru Foxhound, a female English language VTuber from Vallure, the A VTuber company as they call it, with Quetzalcoatl is the god, never mind, and other stuff. Mara Vespide, Violet Einrose, Cynthia Sanguine, and Wilo Wildfire. So they have hit this milestone, which is 50,000 subscribers, which is a huge milestone for them to reach in the short time that they've been around. And it says on reaching 50,000 subscribers, and something interesting popped up below here. It says made with AI. They're putting something now in Twitter that shows you whether things were or were not made with AI, at least according to their filter thingy that's able to see whether it's AI or not. I'm not interested in whether it is or not. It's something simple here. It's something that they just did real quick. It would take probably a week or more or whatever for someone to actually do it themselves for her. So all she did, probably the AI, was just the background more than anything, and adding the things together, maybe making it like what. Another thing that happens, just so you guys know, when it says made with AI, sometimes people AI upscale their stuff, and then that'll mark it as AI in general. Let's go, Beach. Congratulations, freaking huge Ceru. Congratulations, Ceru, on the new milestone. It's incredible. Bard, let's go. A lot of people just giving her congratulations, which, of course, if you reach 50,000 subs, that is huge for anybody. And I do wish them the best and continuing growth as well. She got C blocked by Cotter. Yeah, don't go and do that, because it's just going to be pain. Pain. Pain.
Goes it?
You should call me princess. Oh, wait.
Rissa, long.
You've got a good point. Princess? 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 Princess?
PWI says, want to hang out? Hey,
Girly.
PWI says, long time no
Just sounds
see.
like PWI incest.
You pissed
What
me
the heck?
off.
Princess, you look
There we
great
go.
today.
Yeah,
Close
worked.
enough.
That absolutely
Have
worked.
you seen Rissa
That's-
anywhere? I've got
Look,
plans.
just don't, like I said, don't let your second get C blocked. That is a thing. It's very painful. But at least you're going to be
Rissa
called
tomorrow.
PWI incest. As long as you're not called PWI incest, you're good. Thank you guys for watching as always. And of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.